I know the answer could be as simple as it was just an audition, but was there anything else that found out before you got into working with Alan Wake 2? Like, were you familiar with Remedy before this, or was it like kind of just an audition?
They reached out to me last minute because I think, and it's difficult for me to talk about because I can't talk about it too much because of, don't want to be speaking out of turn and it's because of the family and whatever. But I think the part was meant for somebody else who sadly passed.
Yeah.
And I was in Geneva doing some more work, and I got this call saying from my agent saying, we just had a strange reach out from these game makers. Would you be interested in stepping in and last minute and playing this role? And they explained a little bit of the situation that gone a bit south, and that they needed a replacement. And I sort of knew who it was, and I knew I'd known that person a little bit, so I sort of felt kind of obliged to say yes. I said I'd do it, I'd be interested in stepping in because it was pretty much last minute. When I got back to England, they asked to speak to me online, and they said to me, "We'll have this meeting on Monday," because I didn't have any information. I didn't know it was Remedy. I didn't know it was Sam Lake. I didn't know it was any of that.
Yeah.
So because they just didn't want to give that information out, and didn't even give me the name of the character, didn't even give me the name of the game. It was just, "Are you interested?" type thing. I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then suddenly Monday morning, all these emails started coming in, and I started to realize, oh shit, this is Remedy. And then I started doing some of my research around some of the bit that they were giving me, and I suddenly realized, it was really funny. I realized I'd played every single one of their games.
Oh.
And it suddenly dawned on me that I said I played Control, I played Max Payne 1, 2, 3, I played I can't remember, there's another one I played, and I was like, and when I met them on that Monday afternoon, and Sam was on the call, and I kind of automatically started laughing. I said, "Fuck, man, Max Payne!" And he laughed, and I said, "Look," I said, I don't want to freak you guys out." I said, "But you don't have to explain a damn thing to me because I know absolutely everything about your universe. I know all about Max. I know all about Control, the Bureau of Control." I said, "I think this is Alan Wake," which is the one game I didn't play because it was only on Xbox.
Yeah.
And I'm totally down with this character in your universe, man. And me and Sam just bonded immediately because I love his writing.
Yeah.
And I remember playing Max Payne 3 or 4 times and just being amazed at the writing, amazed at the characterization, at the kind of whole noirish detective novel. I just said to him, "I love your work, man." And we sort of really hit it off. It explained a little bit about the character. And then literally within the space of about a couple of weeks, I was flying out to Finland, and it was just such good fun. I just absolutely ran with it. I just thought this is going to be, and the whole idea of the game show host was just great fun. And so I really went for the whole game show thing at first, and then I because I always knew that last scene, which is quite dark, with Door says, "I've had enough of this bullshit." Yeah. I knew that's where he ended. So I just thought everything that happens before that, I just want to be like, this guy's just the greatest guy in the universe. Hey, this is so much fun.
This is so cool that you're a fan of Remedy, you played games, and you know...
Massive fan.
It's so cool.
Massive fan. And there was a couple of levels that I talked to Sam about in Max Payne 1 that he remembered. He was like, "Wow, you really did like that bit." I mean, they were just so rich and so psychological, and absolutely. Kind of, even with the whole of bullet time, how they bent time, the whole universe, what they did, what Remedy do is so exciting and so innovative. Max Payne 1 and 3 are some of my top games, just purely for the mechanics.
Yeah.
And what they allowed you to do, that bullet time, what they allowed you to do. To actually be talking to these guys was just like, it was great. It was really, really exciting.